Hey everybody, this is a brand new game called The Little Acre. I was given a review copy that is about half of the game. I don't think I'm going to play that much of it for you guys, but I'll definitely play a little bit of it. Maybe 3 episodes worth, so about an hour and a half. Let's give it a try. It's a point-and-click adventure, just so you know. Or an adventure, at least. I don't see my mouse cursor. There we go. So seemingly maybe 2 separate worlds?
Lily's gentle snores as they drifted across the bedroom loft. She was still fast asleep, and I needed to keep it that way, or suffer the consequences. Creaky floorboards meant that the simple act of getting dressed will require a little ingenuity.
My boots are nearby, but I need to put on my trousers first. This wasn't my first rodeo.
Morning, Dougal.
My boots are nearby, but I need to put on my trousers first. This wasn't my first rodeo. If I was to get that stick from Dougal, I had to time it just right.
Yoink.
Huh? Yeah. Lily made a fish and marmalade sandwich for me the day before. I didn't have the heart to refuse, but I wasn't about to eat it.
Okay.
Boots, check. Dougal was good at fetching things, as long as the price was right. I couldn't do anything about the sweater while Lily was still culling it. Couldn't do anything about the sweater while Lily was still culling it.
Lily was a sprawl of limbs, and my sweater was pinned beneath her. I needed to find a way to roll her over without waking her.
Wake her up and show her that I didn't eat the sandwich? Oh, breath stinks. Oh, breath stinks. Couldn't do anything about the sweater while Lily was still pulling
I
it.
need you know if there's a skip dialogue button. It doesn't seem like it.
I wasn't about to start throwing food around the room. Without a good reason, at least. I was trying to get her on my clothes without leaving my bed to avoid waking her, and throwing a stick at her was not going to help achieve that. Even with the stick, I couldn't reach that far. I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but it was still out of reach.
I should be able to get the trajectory right.
He wasn't going to just let me take it, but maybe he'd be interested in a trade. I wondered if I could swap the sweater for the stick, without him even noticing. That was my cue to sneak out of there. I decided I'd cycle to the nearby town. Maybe I'd find someone willing to hire me. Maybe I'd find someone who knew where my dad had gone. But first, I had a few things to take care of. I think he relocated so he won't be responsible for waking Lily. You and me both, buddy. Lily's dress was hanging from the line. Take it down for her. She developed her own technique for it.
Okay, so if I click both mouse buttons.
From the wall by the fire. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around.
Oh, no, it takes left. Well, I wasn't doing it before.
I picked up the jug. I'd need water to make Lily's breakfast.
Alright.
Dad, where are you? Dad left his jacket. Sometimes his work would make him forget the little things, like... Dad made his own generator to power his workshop. As with his other inventions, he just refused to explain how it worked. It looked like there was something missing, but I hadn't figured out what. The notes indicated that the water could be topped up via the funnel. I presumed the machine wouldn't work without coolant. The funnel allowed for coolant to be added. It looked like something important was supposed to go in the slot. Didn't really stop to think where my dad got the mask or why he wanted it. I was pretty sure I could put it to good use, though. Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff here a while ago with strict instructions to report to her immediately if he saw her grandfather. I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired. It looked like he had rifled through his belongings in a hurry. That, or Lily had been searching for clues.
I wonder if that will affect the light in this room. Oh no, that's right. The door closed. Duh.
The doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. For all the good it did, I'm pretty sure Lily chewed through them last time.
Okay. I'm not going out to the front garden yet. Let me check the notes. Oh, here we are. Okay.
Dad's compactable footstool sounded like a great idea. I wasn't sure why it hadn't taken off.
Well, there's water in that pot, but it's a non-interactive object.
I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. I only ever saw... There was a solid block of wood next to... I needed something to...
Well, you got one. You got that something. Pump it up. Oh, isn't that always the way?
The pump handle had snapped, leaving only a small section of it protruding from the pump. It was going to take something heavy to force it down.
Alright, I don't think the stool's gonna work, but...
There was a solid block...
I don't have anything to chop that with.
The receiver attached to the shed received something from the transmitter, which in turn rotated the wheels to move the belt along in order to... I had no idea. Dad converted the garden shed into his personal workshop. He'd only spend every waking hour in there. But it had been days, and there was no sign of him. Dad converted... The door wasn't locked, but something was blocking on the other side.
Huh.
The door wasn't locked, but something was blocking on the other side.
Alright. Good, there's double click to warp. Important for adventure game fans.
Taking into account Lily's willfulness, it was often easier to indulge her creativity than flat out ask her to do something. In this case, the gnome was a spy who informed me of when Lily wandered too far from the house.
My trusty bicycle was my main method of transport, and definitely didn't require any modifications, despite what my father said.
Strange light? Oh, it's a package from my father.
Arthur, this is the last of the small crystals. I hope this was worth giving up your job for. I'm still finding the whole notion difficult to believe. I'm tempted to make a trip to your home to see it with my own eyes. But the fact that you keep the generator in your bedroom is quite unsettling, to say the least. If what you say about the lesser crystals is true, then I fear what may happen when this company begins experimenting on the large one. It's still safe for now, but I don't think it'll be possible to smuggle it out of here without anyone noticing. Given the apparent results of your own experiments, it's possible they'll listen to your warning. However, it's more likely they'll see nothing other than the potential for profit. For now, I'll do my best to impede their research. Stay safe, my friend. Nina.
Strange crystal was obviously important to my father. I couldn't help but wonder if it had anything to do with him going missing.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say absolutely. Tractor, hey. Alright,
It was Dad's idea to put the memorial stone by the wall. It was Arnie's favorite place to have a picnic. Now that I had a lead on my dad's whereabouts.
Alright, let's look around here. I'm gonna guess that the crystal goes in the, machine. Let's see.
It fits. Huh? It's glowing.
It's 3 pounds.
The label on the right indicated the weight of the crystal.
What about that number, huh?
The label on the left
Oh,
indicated the
I just
electrical
noticed the
resistance of the crystal.
ohms. The ohms.
The funnel allowed for cooling.
Well, I don't have that yet. Alright, I still need to figure out what the fuck that is.
Shortly after resigning from his position at the hydroelectric power station, Dad set up a few light bulbs in his room. They were connected to a machine which appeared overly complex for the purpose of powering a few bulbs.
That's because it ain't for that.
I had to admit, some of Dad's
I can
inventions
guarantee you
really
that.
inspired.
It ain't for just powering a couple lights.
The rotor blades at Dad's transmitter were visible from his bedroom window.
That may be important for a puzzle later.
I don't...
Maybe I can set that up now.
I've had better ideas.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I feel like I'm missing an inventory object.
Cooking utensils. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden... If I went back... I did... Lily's to take it down for her. She developed her... I think you reload...
Maybe he can pry open the shed door with the handle? I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure something out.
anything that... I've had better ideas. The handle could be...
Alright, cool. That did work. Maybe we'll get something for that handle replacement in here.
The lights in the shed only came on when Dad's generator was running. I haven't figured out how it worked yet, though. It wasn't your average generator. It looked like the pitchfork had fallen from its resting place.
Okay. I think we'll be able to use that.
The pitchfork wasn't heavy enough.
Here we go.
Yet another impressive feat of engineering.
Basically a sledgehammer.
Well.
That's great, but how are you gonna get water now? That pump is useless now. I can't tell what time period this takes place in. Because there's like gadgets, but it seems very much like Final Fantasy style. Techno fantasy. Alright, so I got water. Why was that important? I guess for the generator, that's right.
There, that should keep it cool. The notes indicated, I presume...
And is there anything that would indicate what I'm supposed to do?
It's glowing. The machine was displaying data based on the crystals.
I mean, I see them.
Adding the water seemed to trigger a green light.
Okay, no, I'm gonna have to find the actual...
Dad left his... Sometimes his work would make him...
Trying to look for any context clues.
Lily left her full support here. It looked like that.
Hold on.
I have to admit, some of Dad's inventions really
Let's see if this
inspiring.
makes a difference. No. Thought maybe. Well, there's gonna have to be some sort of note that points to what the combination on the right is. I don't think there's gonna be anything back there. So let's go up front.
My trusty boys.
Let's see if walking moves the screen. It does. It moved the screen, but not in a way that was... It did not reveal anything new. Which is what I was hoping for. I definitely need this chill experience because I just played a game called Blitzbreaker, and boy was it... It made me very anxiety-ridden by the end. So this is calming me down in a good way.
I only ever saw the... During those times, Dad...
There has to be a reason for this mask.
The receiver attached to the ship... I've had better ideas. I couldn't see it. The lights in the shed only came on when Dad's generator was running. I hadn't figured out how it worked yet, though. It wasn't an average generator.
I mean, that stool seems like it's important for something, but...
I've had enough...
But I don't know for what yet. And that, I mean, neither of those things worked with it. Oh, okay, there we go. Wait, what?
Try to keep some things out of Lily's reach.
Oh, alright, well, never mind. That seemed like something I could grab. Ooga booga booga. The correct resistance. Oh wait, why did this reset? Oh, whoa, whoa.
The whole wall was covered in writing.
Well, what does that mean, huh? I mean, I see 8 something 4 L2P. Ah, here we go.
Dad had a habit of writing on whatever. Apparently, he found a way to make sure I didn't clean it. He must have wanted to remember that particular.
I think there's a reason for it. Alright, so it's... Okay. There we go.
Whatever I did, it caused the machine in the back garden to power up.
Let's check it out.
The machine was receiving...
Alrighty.
Sure enough, the lights and whatever other equipment Dad constructed were receiving power. I wasn't sure if I was getting any closer to figuring out what happened to him, but it was the best lead I had. There was a hand-drawn map on the wall with our house and the hydroelectric dam, where Dad used to work.
Look around first. Alright, well, all there is this.
There's a large machine in the middle of the shed. Dad, you better not be stuck in there. don't... The machine appeared to have opened by itself. There was a 50-50 chance that it was intended to respond to vibration, or that it was simply as reliable as the stepladder.
Puzzle box, I like the sound of that.
My father often made for Lily. I wasn't sure why he hadn't given her this one, but I knew she'd be happy to have it. There was a small keyhole in the back, but like many of Dad's devices, its purpose was far from obvious.
Step
The
in.
machine appeared to be waiting for something.
Step in it.
The machine appeared...
Ah. I think I'm gonna have to go back to the house now. And give that puzzle box to Lily. Let's see if that is the case.
I wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I had found, but she was still asleep.
Okay.
I wanted to give, whenever possible, I tried to avoid cooking utensils. I'd recently made Lily a small wood...
Ooga booga booga. It's time for Courage, the Cowardly Dog.
Lily was fearless. Lily, does when in doubt, dance it out mean anything to you? Right.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
How did that dance go again?
Alright, let's see. This was the last one. Nope.
How did that dance go again?
Okay. Alright. So it was...
The secret dance routine turned out to be the solution for the combination lock. Inside the box there was a small key where the tasty treat should have been. Lily wasn't quite awake yet. Looks about the right size.
Time to go somewhere.
Hey!
So hungry. Need breakfast.
Well, now we are playing as Lily. And we'll play as Lily in the next episode. So grab a snack and we'll be right back with more of The Little Acre.